They're people that are on the verge of committing suicide because they're being too loyal to people, being too loyal to the wrong things. And I'm a firm believer in, you know, loyalty is everything, but also loyalty can ruin everything. Because some of us right now, let's be real, and as I get passionate, and this one of these lives that I'm gonna get very passionate, and I'm outside right now, so hopefully nobody hears me. I want to talk about this because there's so many people that are on the verge, and I know this because I had a lot of inboxes today, and this is what made me want to talk about it, that's on the verge of like losing their life. That's on the verge of like thinking their life is over because something is over, or because somebody or something, right, that they're so loyal to is draining them. It's taking all their energy. It's killing them. It's making them feel like they're less. And you guys know a part of the rehab process is release. That's why I talk about this a lot, because some of us, we're keeping the pain in our life. We're keeping the wrong things in our life. We're keeping the things that are literally killing us. And I'm not talking about physically, but literally killing us emotionally, killing us spiritually, killing us mentally. We keeping these things in our life. And I know it's easier said than done, but I want you to understand this and hear me clear. Like, listen to these words. Nothing can continue to hurt you without your permission. Nothing can continue to stay in your life and make your life worse without your permission. And I know it's easier said than done, but realize once you understand it, it's in your control what you can choose to accept or what you're not going to accept. And this is just fact, and it helped my life. What you tolerate is exactly what you deserve. So if you want to get more out of your life, stop tolerating so much. Stop being loyal to the wrong things. Stop being loyal to the wrong people. Stop being loyal to the things that do nothing but inject your heart with pain. Stop being loyal to things that do nothing but steal your peace. Stop being loyal to the things that do nothing but bring chaos to your life. We got the wrong definition of loyalty. Loyalty is not staying in a situation, whether it's a job, whether it's a sports team, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship. Loyalty is not staying in a situation that you know you're not being appreciated. Loyalty is not staying in a situation that you know is toxic for your life. Loyalty is not staying in a situation that you know multiple times. I'm not talking about a mistake. I'm not talking about a misunderstanding. Like, I'm talking about that you know what it is. That's not loyalty. That's called breaking your own heart. And so we need to change the conversation around that, because this world wants to preach to you that you got to be loyal, 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 loyal. No, some of you are loyal to the wrong things and not the right things. Some of you are loyal to the things that are breaking your heart instead of building you up. Some of you are loyal to the things that are stealing your peace in your life instead of bringing more peace to your life. And when I learned this with myself, and it's not just people, like, don't just be on here thinking that it's people. Sometimes it's habits. Sometimes it's your past. Sometimes it's your, it's your friends, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's your job. I'm not saying you just go quit your job tomorrow, but you got to stop being so loyal that you lose yourself. I know people that have committed suicide because they've been loyal to the wrong things. I know people that literally have drove themselves in depression because they've been loyal. They've been loyal to the things that didn't reciprocate it back. They've been loyal to the things that was a one-way street. And instead of that street coming to a dead end, they kept going and they drove off a cliff. You got to stop being loyal to the things that are doing nothing for your life at all. Whatever that is. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to say enough is enough. Some of us, like, we give too many chances. And I get it. I'm a firm believer in chances. I probably give way too many chances to people than I need to. But at the end of the day, the more chances that you give, the less respect that people will start to have for you. The more chances that you give, the harder it is for you to leave that situation, get out that situation. Some of you keep saying next time. You're addicted to next time. You're addicted to, okay, next time. You're addicted, okay, next time, next time, next time. And every time it's been, how many times have you said next time? You've been saying next time for the last 30 times. When is it going to get to a point where you really get sick and tired? Like, when you really get sick and tired, I'm going to be real with you. There's no more next time. You say, you know what? This is the end of it, whatever that is. Maybe it's an addiction for you, right? Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe it's a person. Maybe, I don't know everybody's situation, but this is a holistic approach. So don't just be narrow-minded and think I'm talking about a relationship. This is holistic. Stop being loyal to the things that are doing nothing for your life. Some of you are way too loyal, and you're so worried about what people are going to say. You're so worried about people going to say, oh, this person did this, and so they changed up on me. They switched up on me. Or this person left the job, and this person this, and this person that. Like, some of you are way too interested in what other people think about you, and you're losing yourself because of it. Let's be real about it. So just think about this tonight as a tactical advice. Like, think about all the things that you're loyal to that aren't loyal to you. Think about it. Think about all the things that you're loyal to that won't do the same for you. Think about all the things that you're loyal to are doing nothing but using your life. Think about all the things that you're loyal to that are doing nothing but not bringing strength in your life. Think about that. Just write a list. I did this with my life. I had to write it down, I had to see it. I'm like, dang, I'm loyal to a lot of things. No wonder why my life feels like this. I'm loyal to all the wrong things. And you know what? When I realized that I was loyal to the wrong things when the right things deserve my loyalty. I wasn't giving the right things my loyalty. And I was cheating the right things. Right? I wasn't giving the right people my loyalty that deserved it. But I was giving the wrong people my loyalty. So think about that. And loyalty is a great thing. But loyalty can be a terrible thing if you are too loyal to the wrong stuff. And you have to change your definition and change your mindset around that word. Like, loyalty isn't staying down with people who are doing nothing but keeping you down. That's not loyalty, that's stupidity. I'm sorry to say that, but I had to tell myself that truth. So if that's insensitive, I truly apologize. I really do. But I just got to let you know, that's not loyalty, that's stupidity, right? It is. If you stand down for a person that ain't doing nothing for you, if you're staying down for a job, I know you just can't walk out your job, but if you stand down to a job that don't care about your mental health, that don't care about you ask for a day off, they trying to fire you, they don't care nothing about you, like, you got to do something. Like, you can't stay in a situation that you know is going to lead to a dead end. And this is just me. I would rather, like, walk away from a situation, no matter what that situation is, and take my chances on something getting better than stand in a situation that I know for sure it's only going to get worse. That's just me. Like, I'm willing to jump off the bridge, right? I'm willing to cut the bridge off. I'm willing to do those things because I refuse to keep my loyalty in a place where it's not appreciated. I refuse to do that because I know what that leads to. It leads to depression. It leads to suicidal thoughts. It leads to emptiness. It leads to low self-esteem. It leads to all of these things. And when you're at your rock bottom, let me tell you this. When you're at your rock bottom, a lot of people, if you're loyal to the wrong people, those people won't be at your rock bottom. Those people won't be there at your hard times. So again, stop being afraid to say no more. Stop being afraid to say no. Stop being afraid to say, nah, bruh, I'm cool. Stop being afraid to walk away from that group of friends, right? People, you always talk about removing. The reason I talk about it, because if you don't remove the cancer in your life, it's going to eat your life apart. That's facts. That's facts. You know, I saw a quote the other day, and I posted it, and I'm probably messing this quote up, but it said this. It said, I would rather, let me get this right. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to your disrespect. Hello. I would rather do that. I would rather do that. And I'm telling you, man, some of you feel so weighed down because you're carrying unnecessary weight. You are carrying unnecessary weight. I am 36 years old. I made a decision this year. I'm not carrying no unnecessary weight. I refuse to lose my mental health to please someone else. I refuse to make other people feel comfortable at the expense of me not being comfortable. I refuse to do all these things. Trent, do you have a selfish heart? Absolutely not. I give probably more than most people could ever do. But I refuse to be used. I refuse to stay in environments that are not good for my mental health. I refuse to lose myself because there's too many people depending on me for me to be the best me. So I'm not afraid to make a hard decision. I'm not afraid to make a choice. I'm not afraid to say no more. I'm not anymore. And some of you are in situations that you don't have to be in, but you're choosing to be in. You're choosing it. It's a choice. I don't care what you say in the comment box. It is a choice. It's a choice. Stop being so freaking loyal to the wrong people and the wrong things. Give your loyalty to the people that deserve it. Give your loyalty to the environments that deserve it. Because when you give your loyalty to the right people in the right environments, they're going to give it right back to you. It ain't nothing like a solid team. It ain't nothing like a solid relationship. It ain't nothing like a solid job. It ain't nothing like a solid friendship. Ain't nothing like a solid that. But some of us, we too loyal to the wrong people, man. So whether this message was for you or not, it was just on my heart to say it. I didn't prepare none of this, just straight speaking from the heart, straight facts. Some of us are not where we want to be, not because of us, but because of what we're allowing to stay in our life. Some of us, right, are not where we want to be, not because of you, but because of what you're allowing to stay in your life. I use this example all the time, and I use it as I get off here and go to Instagram. If you place the flower in the wrong environment, I don't care how beautiful the flower is, I don't care how much potential the flower has, the flower will die eventually because it's in the wrong environment. All right? That's it. When you change your environment, you'll change your life. I promise you. I promise you that. Protect your peace, protect your life, protect your perspective, protect your heart, right? And understand what loyalty really is, man. Don't let the world make you think loyalty is staying down forever to situations that have changed on you. All right? Staying down to the wrong things because you don't want to hurt people's feelings or you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Some of y'all, and I was this person, so I'm not picking on you. Some of you are more concerned. Well, let me word this right, because I don't want to make y'all seem like super selfish. But some of you will protect other people's feelings that can care less about yours before you protect your own heart and your own life and your own worth. Some of you are so concerned about protecting other people's feelings that don't care about yours. You're so concerned about them because you have a great heart, and I will never tell you to change that. But you're so concerned about protecting other people's feelings and afraid to say what needs to be said, afraid to do what needs to be done because you're so worried about them when those people could care less about you. Just worry about yourself for once. Just once. That's all I ask. Just once. All right? The first step, number one, is really getting clear on what you want for your life, right? Because if you don't know what you want for your life, you don't know what you deserve in your life, then guess what? You're not gonna be able to know that this ain't what it is. You're not gonna be able to know that this is not gonna lead you to where you want to be. Some of us don't have clarity in our life. That's the problem, right? We don't know what we want to feel. We don't know what our worth is. We don't know what we deserve. And so you have to figure out that part first. That's the first step. And only you can do that. And then you can say, okay, this isn't giving me that. Okay, but I promise you, when you get sick and tired, a lot of y'all know what it is. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know, right? But when you're really sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll make the change. I get it. I know it's easier said than done, but I want you guys to know your worth. Like, that's my mission, for you to know your worth, for you to know your standards, for you to have boundaries that don't budge, and for you to live the life that you deserve to live, man. That's what I care about.